Hi, I'm Michael Bangay. This short video demonstrates the correct use of the Radman personal protection equipment, so you can work safely when monitoring EME levels at base stations or near transmitting antennas. We're also going to demonstrate the circumstances that may cause false triggering due to nearby AM or FM radio stations. So in summary, after viewing the presentation, you'll be able to 1. Demonstrate the correct use of a Radman, and 2. Be able to identify a false triggering situation, particularly near AM broadcast transmitters. And 3. Be able to continue to use the Radman by compensating for false triggering. The Radman monitor is primarily used to monitor adjacent hazard boundaries, verifying outages, monitor for accidental reactivation or change conditions, and provide confirmation of any intentional reactivation. To use the Radman correctly, it's important to check that the Radman's been calibrated in the past 3 years, that at turn on 5 beeps are heard and 5 LED flashes occur, and the meter is worn correctly with the clip facing out. There are certain precautions that need to be observed when using the Radman. It's more accurate when used handheld or with an extension handle. Be aware of possible false triggers such as static or proximity to high tension lines, keeping the Radman at least 100mm away from metal objects. Remember that different alarms sound at 50% and 100% of the occupational limit. Situations have occurred where riggers working on base station antenna have confirmed that a requested outage has been experienced. However, the Radman device still sounded an alarm when moved closer to the tower structure. The reason for this is that either all or part of a base station tower acts as an antenna and can re-radiate the radio signals from a nearby AM radio tower. Also, these low-level re-radiating fields are enhanced by the operator's body, causing the Radman to false alarm. Typically, the coupled energy level is quite low and may not cause a hazard for riggers on the base station tower. The re-radiation is more apparent towards the top of the tower. The extent of the re-radiation is primarily dependent on the distance to the AM broadcast site and the height of the base station tower. A closer tower and a higher tower will produce more re-radiation. AM radio towers as far away as 3 kilometres or more may create enough re-radiation to cause the Radman to false alarm. A similar situation may be experienced when working on steel structures that are close to high-power FM radio antennas. In this case, using the Radman extension handle will decouple fields away from the operator's body and improve accuracy. A continuing Radman alarm with an extension handle in place indicates an actual high field level, requiring further investigation before work can resume. The presence of tower re-radiation is confirmed by holding the Radman in hand with the cap placed over the battery end of the device and moving it close to the tower where it sounds an alarm. The apparent field level will increase as the distance to the tower decreases. To avoid confusion with the panel's radiated fields, care needs to be taken to keep the Radman behind and below the base station antenna. With an extension handle now placed on the Radman, the re-radiated fields will be now insufficient to cause false triggering. This is because the enhanced coupling to the Radman produced by the operator has been removed. Using this approach will enable you to work safely in these situations, confident that high-level fields are not present. Let's now summarise the EME safe working procedures. 1. Be appropriately trained. 2. Receive a safety briefing from the site manager. 3. Do not stand in front of antennas. 4. Observe safety signs. 5. View online site safety documents, the RCSMB. 6. Check site RAD has drawings and antenna exclusion zones. 7. Check for site updates, see the caution sheets. 8. Use a safe work method statement. 9. Use a personal RF monitor. 10. Finally, if you have any questions, make sure you ask for help. And thank you for watching.